Hey everybody, this is the People Pack Outdoor Adventures set. It is a continuation of the Fun at the Blank series of minifigure packs. This one comes with 14 adult figures, plus one baby figure, plus one brand new animal, and a bunch of accessories. So let's get right into it with the figures themselves. I'm going to go through these in no particular order and just point out things that I find to be particularly interesting or needing of further explanation. The guy in the center has a new face print and also a new torso print there. Looks like he's showing some pride for either particularly wolves or a sports team. I think that some sports team fans will really appreciate that torso print in particular. Looks like that guy in the center has a couple of lime green colored ski poles, but, well, technically that's what they are, and that's what they can be used as, but he doesn't come with any skis because here they're being used as walking sticks, just to help him go along the trail. The girl on the right has the triple molded legs, which were first introduced a good while ago in the Simpsons series. He also has a squeeze water bottle there, and her torso and the torso on the left are existing ones, and also the lady on the left has a mobile device, and that's an existing, fairly long existing now, print. Only one of these has an alternate face, and that is an existing one we've gotten before. You get to see some more new prints here, and I find the figure on the far right to be the most interesting of these three, with the fairly new hair mold, and that's done in the light bluish gray color. And I also like her torso print there on the far right with the fluffy kind of down vest style jacket. I don't know why she has a hammer in particular. Maybe she's taking some rock samples for just collection, or maybe she's pitching the tent or something. The person in the middle is intended to be a rock climber, so he's got some safety gear on, and the lady on the left can just be doing whatever you want her to do. Fairly generic, but looks pretty good. Also nice to get that kind of glamorous short hair piece in the regular reddish brown color. And two of these have alternate face prints, and I like the one on the right once again the most. Here are some activity-specific figure setups. Of course, you can swap accessories between them and have them do whatever you want them to, but here we get a brand new mold for the personal flotation device for the two rafters on the left. Their paddles are not brand new, but still good-looking little end pieces on there that are done pretty well. I will take off the PFDs as well to show you the torso prints beneath there, and on the right is a mountain biker with that awesome helmet. It's kind of the motocross style helmet, but I don't care. I think it looks really good, and it's nice to see that S logo again, another throwback to a classic theme or a classic kind of made up brand that Lego has done long ago. The mountain biker has two faces on that head. This is the clean face, but the default one is dirty, and it's good to see a dirty and happy face, putting those two things together. Oftentimes Lego has done like a dirty and oh no, what has happened, something unexpected has happened kind of look or combination. I really like that figure in the middle. I like the face print, although the eyebrows look a little bit too artificially dyed. It's got that just for men eyebrow coloring going there, because the rest of his facial hair is a little bit light in comparison, but the torso print is really cool. Very, very cool, and it's totally generic. It could be used for anything. Here's another adult flanked by the last couple of kids. I really like the torso print over there on the left, and I believe that's also a new torso print on the right. I personally don't recognize it, but the kid on the right also gets a new print in his hand. He has a plate, which is just a 2x2 round jumper piece, and it has upon it a single 1x1 round tile that is printed to represent an egg, a cooked egg. And I love that, and I love the fact that Lego always includes one spare of each 1x1 tile element that they include in a set, or 1x1 plate. So you get two eggs in this set, and I want dozens of those. I don't know what to do with them. There are plenty of things I can do with them for sure, but I love that. I love food prints, especially when they are realistic looking for the figures and appropriately scaled as well. I like this simple build for the camera here. She's got a long lens on it, or possibly a zoom lens, and a pop-up flash up there as well. Very simple build, but very effective. Looks good. I don't know why I never thought of holding binoculars in a figure's hand like that, on the hand. It's one of those kind of, well, duh moments for me, but for just holding them and not actually using them at the time, that works out. Torso in the middle looks really good to me as well. Yeah, all of these figures look good. You got that really nice large backpack piece over on the right. You see, just the adult has an alternate face, but it's perfect for a photographer because it shows that she's looking through a viewfinder on an SLR style of rig. And yeah, it's just good stuff. Here's a much more common form of photographer these days, the dude with phone on selfie stick. And I have cleared space around him because you know how people with selfie sticks are. They're not paying attention to anything around them. Sometimes they're not even paying attention to what they themselves are doing. So they end up hitting people, or they trip, and they fall. So I just wanted to kind of clear off some space for him so that no other figures would be harmed in the filming of this review. This guy, he doesn't even have the camera app activated on his phone, so he's in just some other world. I don't know what's up with that. It's kind of a slightly older style of phone there, it looks like, by today's standards, but good torso print. Not the very best printing quality on this one. And this one, yes, does have two faces, so just a more normal one. Again, also with this face, not the best quality of printing. The mustache in particular is a little bit thin in its paint application. Could have been a little bit more consistent, but it's okay from a distance. And this guy definitely has some personality. Here are the last 1.5 minifigures. The Proud Dad with baby on baby carrier mounted to his front. You could also turn that around and mount it to his back if you want. It is a slightly flexible piece. It is fully reversible, and it holds the baby perfectly well in there. It's just a little bit snug, so the baby's not going to fall out. And the baby is a brand new color. There's no print on that body for the child there, but it has the bright spring green color, which is appropriate and looks pretty good. Let me take the carrier off as well. There you see the back torso print. There is an alternate face for this guy as well. Both of his faces are happy, nice to see, but distinct, different. And there's a clear look at the torso print on the front. And with the baby carrier removed, there's what that looks like, with no child inside. Like I say, it's just very simple, but absolutely perfectly customized, custom designed to hold this specific piece. It just gets in there nice and snug, and I think it could not have been done much better. And again, it'll work on the front or on the back. Here are a couple of camping accessories with the portable stove over here, and I put the spare egg into the pan, and here's a lantern. The set includes this two-person tent with a single vinyl piece to make up most of what you see here. It's just folded up and placed around some ball end pieces just snapped on there. Sometimes these things are kind of cheesy in how they go together, but I think this is one of the better ones that LEGO has ever done. You can open it up and they clearly have space for two people to sleep in there. Plus, you even have just a little bit of extra space around, so you can put the lantern in there if you want. It actually works out pretty well, and it doesn't look half bad. It's a little bit funky with how shiny it is. It looks a little bit fake in that sense, but it's not bad. I do like how you can see through it with the mesh areas, and it will hold the figures, so it does its job. Mountain Climber gets his own accessory in the form of a very small rock face that he can climb on with 4 handholds on it, so you can kind of simulate a little bit of climbing going on there, and I strongly recommend that you customize this if you have any extra pieces to expand its size. The signpost has a little Lego-ified reference to Mount Rushmore there, which is good, and the best thing about this little assembly is that those are 2 printed tiles. Once again, prints, no stickers involved, so great to see, and they look nice. Oh, hello, new bicycle mold, a mountain bike All right, this is great to see. I was an avid mountain biker in my teens, missed those days, and I look upon this little toy piece with great fondness. It's long overdue. We've had that same shape for all Lego bicycles for so many years, for just decades now, so it's great to get something new. You know, they've changed up their motorcycles several times, giving us new options, even in recent years, multiple options, but this is good because, you know, bicycling is a popular thing worldwide, and yeah, it's nice to see that recognized in Lego form. You can use this for proper mountain biking, or you can kind of see it as just a BMX bike if you want, you know, just a low straight bar. But yeah, it's overdue. It's about time we got something like this, so it's great to see. And to kickstart your play with the new bicycle mold, they have this small ramp build. It's just a little ramp that goes over a fallen log. Once again, a printed tile is used there. That's an existing one that we've gotten before, but it's still a really good looking one. And this is a nice little build. It's more than the minimum that's required for it. A little bit of foliage there off to the side, and it gets down close enough to the ground that you can just ride right over it. If you want to just stop right there, I think you can actually get the bike to pose just at that spot, if I'm not mistaken. It's not quite balancing the way that I had hoped it would right in there. I think you can get it to work. Yeah, there we go. It's just a little bit precarious, but you can also bring the tires over. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, there we go. So another pose that you can get out of it. Different things that you can do, but it's a nice little accessory build, you know. And then there's this, the new bald eagle. This is a dual molded piece with the white being a separate plastic color. Even has a little bit of detailing for a pretty nice fine little eye there on either side. And this is just great to see just as a flying bird in general. It's infrequent that we get birds from Lego in flying poses in any form, even with the larger brick build things. And this is pretty, I mean, it's a majestic bird in real life, the national bird of America, but I just think it's a very beautiful piece of nature in general. And I think Lego has done a pretty nice job of creating a toy form of it. It's not too Lego-ish, you know. It has a good amount of realism. They really put some respect into the animal here in creating this recreation of it. And if I move this to the top, you can see that there is an anti-stud there. You can also see the white as it goes through, but the significance here is that it would actually be able to catch fish. It would only catch it from the head like so, but that's the suggestion there, so you can have some realistic, successful hunting poses with this. Good stuff. And of course you can attach anything that fits into an anti-stud sized hole. I haven't tried putting a bar in there. Let me try that right now to see if that will fit. No, it's a little bit small to fit a bar, unfortunately. You might be able to really squeeze it in there. Yeah, it's just a tight fit. Maybe with a flexible piece, you know, something rubber might be able to be shaped in there, but unfortunately you would need to use just a hollow stud piece if you want to attach a bar more conveniently. Last of all, this is a raft, or a dinghy as they officially refer to it. It's just, you know, just an inflatable little boat. We've gotten these many times in the past in many colors, including this regular yellow color, and it'll fit up to 3 figures in it comfortably. And of course it is intended to be used by the rafters here, and they have plenty of space to fit themselves and also their equipment. So there you go. Oh yeah, this will actually float in water, so that's a bonus. So another minifigure pack, another great little set, in my opinion at least. So many people want stuff like this from Lego, just an easy way to get a lot of figures, especially of just regular people. And these are all regular people, you know, some of them have specialized torsos or face expressions, but you know, none of it is too specialized. You could use any of these people pretty much anywhere in any sort of setting. and they swap between them with the heads and hair pieces and everything. You can customize pretty easily. Accessories are great. Love the bald eagle. Love the mountain bike. One of the better tents I think that they've ever done. Just oh, the egg. Come on. I want just a handful of those just to have them. Having the raft, even though it's a long existing piece, the fact that it will actually float in the water is good for play, and even for just doing some little photography too. It's nice to put actual Lego minifigures out into nature or into some sort of bigger setting, and that helps with that. So good stuff all around as usual. Very happy with this. Let me know what you think. If you have any favorites amongst the items that have been shown here, and I'll talk to you again soon in my next video. Bye for now.